Yeah, there are several things that could hormonally and nutritionally relate to a pinched nerve. One of the most common situations of nerve pinching has to do with swelling of the sheath or membrane around the nerve. It swells up so much for example, in a thyroid deficiency or estrogen excess, that the water makes this sheath compress the nerve so that even without much external pressure or irritation, the nerve starts being damaged by the waterlogged condition of its environment. And if it's in a neck joint where your cartilage might be softened because of hypothyroidism, which tends to cause waterlogging of the cartilage and causes it to be overcompressible so that the structure of the disc, for example, can compress under the weight of your head and upper body, causing the disc to spread out and push on your spinal cord and nerves. But all of the connective tissues tend to swell up with high estrogen or low thyroid, and so you want to check your hormones in whenever there's a nerve pressure pinching problem. In dogs and horses, many years ago, they saw that dogs and horses both suffered spinal nerve compression, and paralysis of the rear legs was a common result from a compression of the spinal cord. And they found that a copper deficiency was responsible, and keeping horses indoors eating dry hay was considered responsible for the copper deficiency, but the absence of light is one of the things that makes your respiratory enzymes lose its necessary copper. So the combination of darkness and possibly a copper deficiency in the diet will cause an energy failure, leading to a swelling of the connective tissues, leading to pinching of the nerves.